Happy Friday, y'all. What's up? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, YouTube. What's going on? Y'all. Ooh. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hey. Oh, shoot. FR. Typo. Happy Friday. Hey, everyone. Shoot, I'm tired. Typo. What's going on? Happy Friday. What's going on, you guys? It's a little bit chilly in the 216. I just woke up from a long, extended nap that I needed. What's going on? Welcome. Thank you to the old. Welcome to the new. Thank you, guys. Happy Friday. Hey, Black, how you doing? Girl, you see I got a typo. I'm like, it's a typo. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday, the Memorial Day weekend. What's going on, everyone? Because I know people are going to be barbecuing and things like that. I just wanted to say, hey, I woke up, y'all. I don't know with this weather things going on with this weather. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I just so happened to look, and I had these 3 days off, which was I got off at Wednesday at 2. Then, hey, Freckles, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I decided to come to you guys this evening because my allergies is out of work. It's cold up here, Freckles. It is raining. First, I had all my windows open, getting that fresh air. Now, I think, let me see how many degrees it is now. It is like 53 degrees up here, if I'm not mistaken. 51 degrees. 51 degrees. And it's raining, the wind, because I live off the lake. Of course, I live in Lakewood. I live off Lake Erie. Baby, the park right down there in the lake, the wind is something else. It's raining all up on your windowsills. It stopped for a moment. But when I went to sleep, I think I took a nap around about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Got up and did my little chores, what I needed to do. But baby, it was raining back and forth all morning long. All morning long. Y'all, I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in the rooms. Because remember when I was having y'all were such sweet people, such sweet subbies and stuff listening to me. I know my son is up there. He's up in Erie. It's cold up there and it's raining up there now. He went up there to visit his little son. He left. I could have went, but girl, please, I'd just be glad to be peaceful. It's cold up in PA right now. I know he just went up in there. It was raining. And it rained. He said it wasn't raining as bad. But when he left out of here, by the time he got to Conneaut, that slowed up a little bit. But when he got into Erie, he said it's raining. My other son said it was raining. Hey, Adrian. Y'all, I be having to sit my goofy ass way back from my laptop. I'm sorry. Get this adjusted. Because I don't want to be spilling shit on my shit. Y'all, now my allergies, I done scratched so much. You see me scratching on my leaf. My allergies just, with this weather back and forth. But otherwise than that, I'm doing well. What y'all got planned for the weekend? They say that they just, a pop-up just came, said they're going to raise the postage stamp. Okay, raise the postage stamp. That's fine, but your mail service sucked. Okay, your mail service sucked. Y'all got a surplus when the corona started. You going to rest Black, me too. Got the nerve to raise the postage stamp. I think they just raised it. I don't do that much mailing. I just don't. I just don't do all that mailing and writing and all that. Hey, real mama, real problem. Thank you for joining me, babe. So I don't know, but I think they just raised the damn postage stamp. Maybe I can't quote me on it whatsoever. I think 2 years ago. I just got a pop-up and said that they getting ready to raise it again. Thank you, real mamas. I appreciate that. I really do. You know what? Y'all are such some sweet people over here. When I come on, I'll be like, they just share my video no matter when I come on, how I come on. And it's from the bottom of my heart that I met some beautiful people over in this sector, even though they say we something else. But it is some loving, some beautiful people that don't have to get in that mess. Now, that don't say we don't like to see the mess, not that we don't know the mess. But you can tell, I appreciate all and each and every one of y'all that share my video. Auntie Donna, Real Mamas Republic, everybody. OG Block family, Tita, of course, Jamila. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Hey, Zaya. You know what, Freckles, by me having so much adjustment, that's what I usually have on this holiday, some lobster. But, baby, let me tell y'all the shit that happened, though. Y'all know I was mad at the job on Wednesday, right? Now, usually I'm on the porch. I think I showed you guys where I usually grill my stuff on the porch, okay? I would have been out there today, y'all, but it's my bones a little, okay, on the porch. I might sit out there a little later, wrapped up in my coat. Y'all, when I first moved into this apartment, because I had been using electric for, let's say 6 or 7 years. Well, no, we gonna say that. At least 4 years prior to I moved to this apartment, I was using electric. So I haven't used gas until I moved here. I used gas when I stayed down the street before I got incarcerated. That's another story. So let's catch up to the day. But I hadn't used gas since 2011. When we moved here, we both forgot to call the gas company to get the gas on. So my son ended up calling the gas company, got it on, fine, no problem. Okay. Mind you, I said I hadn't had gas in 2011, and didn't know if I had a bill that was lagging or whatnot. He was asked to move out in December. Okay, so he made his deadline by May 15th. I know I think you guys are going to have to resubscribe and do it again because I don't get Tita notices, and I had to do the same thing. So I don't know what's going on. And to the gas, I hadn't cooked because the week had been very havoc, in and out working. So I hadn't had a chance to get on the stove and do no cooking. When I did cook something with some hot dogs or some beef hot dogs, some quick, I had me some tater salad or some, in a little dish, some pasta or something to go along with my little hot dog. I've been tired of eating from the job or out of a bag or bringing me something home. So I hadn't really noticed that the gas wasn't off, but the bill was paid up. Now, this your own flesh and blood. It don't make no difference. You mad at me, bruh. Okay? I turned around, y'all. I got my chicken all floured. I'm mad at the job. This is after I get off the live with y'all. This is right Wednesday. So by the time I got off the live and got myself together, got my mind right, I come here to fix me some comfort food to wind down from the heavy work week and what had went on and transpired during the day. I gets in here, I done seasoned up my chicken. I got Tita on the laptop. We talking, doing us old lady thing. You know what we do. So I put the grease, fresh grease, y'all, fresh grease into the pan. I got it on low, but I had my ceiling fan on because it was still warm on Wednesday here. I turn around, cutting up my stuff for my salad. About finished with that. Getting ready to put my chicken in. Baby, I ain't had no gas, y'all. I ain't had no gas. He done moved his gas without telling me or giving me any human notification that I ain't got no gas. Now, mind you, I had a hell of a week, and that day, Wednesday, I was in some heated discussions with my people at the job, other employees and bosses, about what I didn't want to do, standing up for my right. So I knew the gas was moving, y'all. I knew it was moving, but I thought that you would at least let me know what day the gas was going off, so therefore I can have the people come out and turn mine back on. Baby, real mamas, let me tell you, I'm at the point in my life, it's so easy for me to cuss. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. But I'm trying to do it for me. And I have been quiet all day. That's why I say thank God for a mask, because if looks could kill, and that way you could see my expression, but my eyes was enough. I hadn't said shit to nobody. I was mad the whole damn day. I was avoid trying to explode, because sometimes explosion is not the best for Melissa. Yes, Black. He didn't tell me, so you know I got off. I got told Tita was on the FaceTime on my laptop with me. She said, "No, Missy, he ain't did that." I said, "Well, maybe the ceiling fan, because it was going and the wind to my window was a little bit strong, so I thought it blew the pilot out." I looked down in the oven part. I didn't see the uniter. I said, something, this don't seem to be right. Got me a little piece of paper, lit it, put it up under there. It didn't light. So I called him, but you know by the end, I done cussed him out, y'all. Yes, I did. I said, "You son of a bitch. This is my own." Baby, I was mad, y'all. I had the chicken all seasoned, but you know what? Thank the Lord that I had a deep fryer. But baby, I hadn't used the deep fryer in 2 years. It had just been sitting up on the shelf. Ooh, I was ever so mad. I say, and then I just paid the bill of using my gas bill will be no more than $23 to $33 a month, no more than that. So I will pay the gas bill every 3 months till when it get to 100. So it'll be about $77.88. Then I go pay it. Never got a disconnection notice or nothing. I've been doing this for years with that gas bill coming, because my gas bill, well, my electric bill, but the gas bill here, I had it in his name at least 5 years. And so when it get accumulate, I wait till it get to 100 and go, because the gas is here. We only pay for cooking gas. Okay. So the gas here is not that high. Baby, I looked over. I was astonished. Not because I'm his mother. That's not, it has nothing to do with it. It's his stuff. He's welcome to move it. My thing was, didn't me as a human being, yeah, y'all, and I got a hole and I got my raggedy stuff, as a human being, deserve, hey, y'all, deserve to be told that the gas was going on. Baby, I was so motherfucking mad. I swear to God, he lucky my bike had a motherfucking flat, because I would have rolled up the street and tried to whoop his ass. Don't even know what apartment he in, but I'd have been hollering all over the motherfucking building. That bitch would have came out. I'd have been like, look, baby. I was like, ooh, that shit was, y'all, that shit was treacherous. After the day that I had Wednesdays, I came on here on live and I told y'all, baby, when I turned around, I ain't hear no, you know how the Rice Krispie treat go snap, pop, crackle. I ain't hear none of that with the grease, snack, pop, crackle. I'm like, what the fuck going on? The grease was just as smooth, wasn't no bubbles, wasn't shit. I was looking at, well, man, you knew I was gonna move it. Okay, yeah, I did, and I ain't had no problem with it. That's why I didn't let that bill pile up, because I knew what day that you was moving out. So I made sure 2 weeks ago that I paid the $33.54. Because you don't want nobody to move in their spot, you know, with no behind bill. You want to try to, at least I want to try to pay the bill up, and that's what I did. Okay, along with my lights. My whole bills for this past month was $100.70. I said, I ain't going to get no bill like that for a long while, because here come the hot months. I'm going to be running my air conditioner. So I paid that because I know the kid was moving out and people need their stuff. Had no problem with that. Only problem that made me mad and made me upset, the decency to call me. So I got out of all this. You still mad because back in December and you'll be 26 in August, I told your ass that you had to move out. But no sooner than I said that the one son had to move out, the other son had to come back in. So it wasn't no need of me saying what I had to say because one went out and one came in. So I don't know where the dilemma in that is, what the irony of that is. Because I still wanted to leave. Because it's time, he 26, and he don't want to understand that these bills is getting treacherous. So therefore, I asked him politely, nicely, you got until my birthday, which is June 15th, June 14th, to get yourself together to find you a place to live because it's time for you to fly the coop. That's what I thought. Okay, so I know he's probably still a little animosity towards me, but it don't make no never mind. No sooner than I said that, the one son had already been here 2 weeks, sitting right here on my damn futon right there. I got the nigga up off my futon. Y'all see my plants, y'all? It's just growing all wild and stuff. I got to get to do something with that. That's a little raggedy right now because them plants done get real heavy, y'all. And I'm at a dilemma, and I don't know what to do with them things. I'm just, you see what I'm saying? They just growing. See that bookcase right there? I don't know, y'all, what to do with them. I'm at a dilemma, y'all. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with them. To get this together. And I've been looking, so probably I'll spend a little bit of time with that tomorrow to get them together. But y'all, yes, I ain't had. So I'm waiting on the gas company, but I got everything else. I got deep fry, I got a rotisserie thing. Thank you, y'all. But they so heavy right now, y'all. The base of them, I'm gonna try to make that. I don't know. I sat here the other day like I'm sitting here now. Okay, real mom. I sat here the other day because I got. I'm be honest with you. One of them is growing in. Well, two of them is almost growing into my shades. So it's like it's time to change my shading, especially in my bedroom with the smoke. Cause that's the only room that I actually smoke cigarettes in my bedroom, which you shouldn't do that. Believe me, if we smoke cigarettes, y'all, and we in the apartment, we shouldn't. We honest to God, we should. Now, when I'm back here, that's why I put this. When Black has said your cigarette burn, this is the room that I don't nobody smoking. But I want the vlogging because I actually supposed to be on the back when I'm smoking my cigarette because I ain't got time. I don't mind washing my walls. Don't get me wrong, but that smoke ain't no joke in your walls, baby. It ain't no joke in my bedroom, and them shades got to go. Because I tell y'all, them goddamn plastic ass shades, I'm throwing them out. I'm not dusting them motherfuckers. I did one time, and y'all, I had a real bad issue. So it's time for me to change the shades in my room because they the brownish looking shit. I'm like, ooh, I can write my name in this shit, but I keep my other, but them shades got to go in the sun. It's time to replace the shades in this house. It's been 5 years, so it's time for me to replace these shades. Ain't none of them broken, but the flower done grew into this one. Because them two, because like these two right here, y'all see the ones that's hanging. Let me see, the ones that's hanging and curved over. You see how they curved over? I had to get them up out the shade. Then one in the middle, I had them done growed into the shade. I got one on the hook and one that grew them to the shade. Them the two. Then that one right there, that tall plant that's off in the corner, he's so tall that I have to keep turning them and I had to prune them. So it's like I'm sitting here and I have buckets of what I want to do, but then I got the rubber tree. So I'm like, I'm just amazed and still trying to figure out, still don't know what to do. Because in a minute, To be honest with you, I'm not gonna need no shade because the plant's gonna be so full that it's gonna cover the whole window. It's gonna be like a little forest. So who barbecuing this weekend? I heard you say, Freckles, you ain't gonna do nothing but have some crabs, right? Freckles said something about some crabs. Hey Zaya, baby, glad you got your nails did. Thank you for the people that's up in the skybox. Thank you. I welcome you. Drop on down and congregate. Yo, I gotta ask y'all a question. Cause that's one person I do, and I love me some Rico the bartender, but he be doing some strange things. What is up with Rico? What done happened now? All I got from a piece of Mr. Tim's thing. Hey, voice, you fish fry. Voice, you know what? I started to go down, niggas. Like I said, I do got my deep fry. But y'all, it was raining so doggone. The wind. I mean, the wind wasn't no joke up here. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going out there. Far as I'm gonna go is right over here to the gas station. Maybe give me a piece of candy once I get finished talking to y'all. And then, in all honesty, I got a piece of candy, but you know, once you got one little piece, you're gonna want some more. I didn't go out of here today. I did my chores early this morning because, of course, you know, even if you know you off, you wake up on your off day. I did my chores early this morning. I had wanted me a couple of pieces of lobster tail. I could have put that on the grill, either fried my fish on my quays in our grill back there. So, no, it's something else. I put the heater away, y'all. I put the heater away. I got the little fan out there my son had left, put the heater in the closet. I had to turn back around this afternoon because I had my windows cracked just a little bit. Baby, shut them windows up real quick. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's supposed to be like this tomorrow. So I got to get out of here tomorrow because I got the flat. I never did take the bike to the shop. Because when I was so upset on Wednesday, and when I be upset like that, y'all, I just like to come on home, collect my thoughts. Hey, what you say, Adrian? Yes, but the only thing, Adrian, I don't like about that is that you can't stay. They got the next lottery is on Tuesday. I didn't sign up for that lottery because first of all, you don't stay anonymous. I don't want nobody to know that I got no damn money. You can't stay anonymous with that. You cannot stay anonymous with that. I thought the state of Ohio, when you win a lottery, but this Vax-A-Million, now it's different. I don't know about the regular lottery because I don't play the numbers. But when I was listening to that Vax-A-Million, it was getting ready to hit it online. And I still can enter the drawing today. But I don't want my name spread out on that shit. So I didn't enter it. Now y'all know I can use the money. But I'm like, the odds of me winning, who knows? But that threw me completely off. Because there's more prizes that you can win, but you cannot stay anonymous no matter what the situation is because it got something to do with money. So it's more things that you can win. But when I found out that you couldn't stay anonymous, I'm like, oh no. And I could really use it, believe me. I could really use it. But it's good that they did something. And when they did that Vax-A-Million, people started going to get the shot. Now, as of June 2nd, which would be next, was it Wednesday or such and such like that, or Thursday, they can take off their mask. Now, I might get me a little slab of ribs, do them on a little quays. Now, since I don't have any kids anymore, the holidays just so happen to creep up on me, and I would have been working anyway. But that's the reason why I got mad on Wednesday because I would have had my Thursday is my original off day and Friday, but then I would have worked Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Kiss my and we ain't got the employees. They got the motherfucking employees. Okay. Y'all, my week from Sunday was hell on motherfucking wheels. Black. I'm gonna keep wearing my mask for sure. But I, as of 2 weeks ago, I think it was last Thursday. But I'm just say I am fully inoculated where I can't take down my mask in public. Now the other day it was hot and hazy in that drive-through, and I was getting a little bit congested, so I took my mask down. They don't want to work, Black. They don't. We've been hiring. We've been hiring people, but you have to give these folks some incentives. They don't come to work. They call off. They just don't want to come to work, baby. And we've been short staffed, okay? And the corona didn't help us out. We was having a little bit of issue prior to the corona where people didn't want to come into work. And at the time, that's when Taco Bell was doing breakfast, and the schedule was 6 o'clock in the morning. So you could have aimed it towards the people not want to come in at 6 in the morning. It don't make no difference, baby, about no paycheck. It right now, Black, it's so bad, baby. I've never seen it like this, y'all. I don't mean I'm living proof and see what's going on and trying to be logical about it, but in the process, it's breaking my body down. And I'm not feeling none of this. I don't mind being in the trenches, because this is what we are, in the trenches. Because you working 3 people and you trying to run a restaurant doing the lunch rush and trying to do DoorDash, Uber, and the customers that's coming through the door and the customers in the drive-through. Something got to give. The hospitality may or may not be there because you're overworked and underpaid. So it's just real rough out there right now. And it's like you working long hours. Like I said, honestly, they had been asking me to work my boss's birthday. And I'm going to say at least a month, at least 2 to 3 weeks prior to her birthday, which is Saturday. Okay, so she was taking Saturday, Sunday, which is ordinarily she's off on Sunday. I'm off on Saturday. So she was taking Saturday, so they needed me to work the weekend. Yes, I did say yes. Yes, I did. As the weeks were occurring, this has gotten real treacherous. Nobody showing up. People don't quit or just whatever. And it has happened. We have several people that left and went to other jobs because it is some opportunities out there. So first shift has always been a shift that you really can't get too many people. So mostly you got a manager and maybe one crew person. Then you got to give an account that life comes up and people have things that they have to do. So we got somebody on a leave of absence due to circumstances, because life creeps up. Somebody just have to take a leave of absence so they get themselves together. So you got to account for all of that. So you have no one. You got the kids coming into mischief now. Maybe now that graduation is upon us and the kids are getting out of school, I can move some of them young kids. And I went to them and I asked them, would you want to come to mornings until we could get to hire? So that gave me a 2-month period of the young kids. And that's what I got. I got more of them in the mission. Some of them may want to come to mornings for a while to see. And then in the process, you still hire, but you have to have incentives. Because when we went down the strip of 117, McDonald's is starting off with their crew at $11.50 to $12.50 an hour with a sign-on bonus as $250. The little piece of shit that we had on the window, McDonald's made our shit look disgraceful. So Taco Bell, Sigma Bell, got to come up with something to pay these people. But then again, I'm going to tell you, my district manager, and we was all out there because on Monday, I had one person on the crew, and that was me. Two. Let me correct that. Me and some other young lady. I don't want to mention her name because I don't, I don't want to mention people's name. But me and baby girl. There was no way I could run that store. And the truck was there. And then, okay? So you got the young man putting up the truck. He hadn't already, the assistant manager closed the store Sunday. So the truck has been late. The truck told me that it wouldn't be there at 10:45. The truck arrived at 10:05. So, of course, I'm going to let him sleep. So the first time he didn't wake up, he had just closed that store at 4 o'clock in the morning. Maybe he got out of the store at 5:15 by the time you clean it up. Okay. The trucks are really supposed to arrive between 8 and 9, but it's been late for the past couple of months. Sometime it arrives the next day. Okay? With all that's going on, I didn't have nobody to produce food. I got everything up, but I don't have the body. So I had to get on the phone, send out a text, and ask him to come help me. And it's going to take him 90 minutes to get there. So it's not only Taco Bell, it's all the restaurants that I see. And none of the restaurants on our strip has opened their doors for the customers to come in and sit down. We are the only one that will let the people come in and sit down. The only one. Dunkin' Donuts told me, because I go over there getting me a little, because I keep my, I do my own little coffee, carry my coffee with me. They told me that they were not opening up their doors. I said, well, when are you guys going to open up your doors? They said they weren't. And they got 5 people, I swear to God. And the other people that I had seen, and I'm just going to mind you, Winter just left. Now, she had like 8 or 9 people. As you can tell, I look in the window because you got to go to the window to get your stuff. This young lady ain't got but about 4 or 5 people in the morning. I know the old lady, Maria, she not there. I haven't seen her. One of the girls, Ruby, I'm saying the name. She used to work for us. She came back. Then it was a discrepancy. She's not there. So it was like, it's not only us. I don't know about KFC because I talk to them from time to time. Because, we do shops and you go to different restaurants and shop your hospitality, see how they're doing with their customers. So what you can better your customer service. Baby, everybody is the same. People got signs in the window. People just don't want to work, y'all. And yeah, it's a paycheck. But you know what? I don't know what they're going to do. But I know that I had got into a confrontation because it's not that I would have worked Monday anyway because my original off days is Thursdays and Saturday. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I had already told her, I said, I'm not going to be able to do Saturday. And you're going to text me when you're supposed to go up on Wednesday. Let me get a sip of pop, y'all. And ask me, do I want to work? I already told you that I wasn't going to be able to work. And I didn't care. It's not that I don't want nobody to have a happy birthday. It's about that I wasn't feeling that shit. I don't mind going to work. I got bills. I got bills like everybody else. And that's all I'm doing is paying the motherfucking bills. I'm like, no. Sometimes you got to take an L. And to me, it ain't an L because I had things in my goddamn house that I needed to do. Okay, down through it. Like now, I finally got this little corner right here together. I'm about to take all this off, wash all of this down, get my table together, get my table ready because I set my table like my dining room table. I ain't had time. I was just throwing shit off in this corner, just shit piling up. As soon as I walk in the door, I see it. It was a catch-all corner. I'm like, let me get this shit together. Doing some things around the house. So I took that damn day. Hey, all me, baby. I know, girl. I'm gonna tell you, if the sign that they had, McDonald's is, I'm telling you, the one up here. The boy went, I guess he went and got him some breakfast, assistant manager. Because I've been riding my bike, so I haven't been going to get me no McGriddle or whatnot. Now I haven't that sign. They ain't got nobody either. They said they give them a $250 signing bonus. If I'm not mistaken, the little thing that was on the window for us, it said $50. I said $50 fucking dollars, $50, bitch. What? We had to tear that sign down because it wasn't saying shit. Yes, Aubrey, baby, a lot of places, but you know what? We couldn't keep up with the DoorDashes or the Uber, so we had to tell the people that we couldn't do it. And that's been going on all week. Now I feel bad for them. It's Friday night. The bar right next door. Line's gonna be out to Yang Yang to 117. They not, to me, they not giving them enough. And I don't know if that's gonna even work, because you know what? You pay them 12 to 13 to $15 an hour. You got the crew members in there that's been through this corona with you, and the managers like me. You got to give me another motherfucking raise. You got to give me a better raise than what the fuck you gave me. You got to get a better raise. Yeah, they offering. Yeah, it's people offering incentives like that on me, baby. There's people offering incentives. I'm telling you, we seen the sign. The boy took a screenshot and then signed a $250 signing bonus. We had, when you sign on with us that said 50. I said, you hoes is lying. Because you just hired the young lady when she signed on. I wanted to ask, did you pay her 50 motherfucking dollars? $50 ain't shit. Okay, I don't know what these gonna do. Even if it's gonna help, but you gotta come up with something better than that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what they gonna do. They ain't offering enough on me, baby. Ain't nothing drawing these people in. I had her the other day, did an on the spot interview. I mean, the guy called. I don't know if he's still working there, but I told him he could come in the afternoon. Whenever somebody called on the phone, I'm like, come on. It's that deep. The other day, I guess the young lady was supposed to come back for her orientation. She called back, say she couldn't make it. People is out here job seekers. My son right here, which that's a he just went and got another job, but he's a cook and gonna become a cooking manager. So it's opportunities. Like I said, I had to take an L. Do I gonna work for me like that this past weekend? Usually I don't give a damn, but this is not no ordinary circumstances that we're in. I don't mind being in the trenches, but I'd be damned. I'd have rested like Thursday and Friday, and I'd have went back tomorrow. Bam, and I would have never had another off day to Wednesday. I took that L. I didn't care. I fuck it. Mind you, I'm the one that's supposed to have the foot surgery. I put the foot surgery off for 3 different reasons. So I got to preserve my body as much as I can and when I can. But I didn't mind. I didn't care about me working hard. I ordinarily work on Monday any damn way. But it's the situation and the circumstances that you have nobody. Yes, but it's just right now. I've never seen the people. I'm like, do they got bills and shit? Because my bills ain't stopped. That's one of the reasons why me and my son that had to move out had a disagreement, because when I first got, when the corona first started, I lost, instead of me going in at 6 to 2, I was working 8 to 4. And plus I wasn't working out because it was real slow. Wasn't nobody coming in. You know, we was hurt. So for at least 2.5 months, I don't want to say 3. A good 4 to 5 pays at least. So that may be 3. There's 2 pays in a month. I was missing $250 every check. So that was a bite out of crime for my ass. So I asked my son, who was full-fledged worker, who got a bonus and got a sign-on bonus. Okay, his pay rate had went up. Mine stayed the same, but his pay rate went up with the same amount of hours, and he was getting bonuses. Then he ended up getting the stimulus. So in the process, I didn't have no idea what a sciatic nerve was. I've heard of it, never dealt with it. So my back went out. This is over months and period. So the first incident with me and him was, I say, well, look, I'm gonna need you to make the difference to step up, because I lost a bunch of hours. I'm gonna have enough. I need, to help me out with the rent a little bit more. Well, the landlord gonna have to understand that you lost your hours and you ain't got that type of money no more. Basically, that's what he was saying. But you full-fledged fucking working, and I'm charging you nothing. At the time, I was charging him $120 every 2 weeks. All that young man had was his cell phone bill and the internet. Mind you, I never paid the internet in the 8 years that he was, still living at the high school. Never paid it. Didn't even know what we had. I know we had Cox internet. I know we had the fastest service. He's a gamer, so he had all that good shit in his room. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He got the latest of the PlayStations, the latest of this, that, and the third. He's a gamer. Long as you paid me my rent, I didn't give a fuck how much Amazon Prime came through. He ain't got no goddamn kids. He's 26 years old in August, right? Whenever the fuck it, yeah, August. I got there his birthday. Get the fuck out my house. You gonna tell me that I got to tell the landlord, well, I done lost some wages. That what the fuck they got to do with his motherfucking rent? That ain't got nothing to do with the rent because the coronas out there. The motherfuckers didn't care about that. Hey, Deborah. They didn't give a fuck about that shit. He gonna tell me some shit like that to tell the damn landlord, and he full-fledged working, and he got a motherfucking bonus, and you living in the goddamn house too. Y'all. And then when I first started to try to go live, this is a while back, he gave me his little laptop to use. He wanted to sell it to me. Didn't even have no camera. He had tape over the motherfucking camera and shit. The keys was getting stuck. And then I got a Nintendo Switch, right? He wanted me to give him in my Nintendo Switch. And plus, I said, I'll punch you in your motherfucking face. This is when my oldest son was living. I called my oldest son. I said, what the fuck wrong with him? He wanted to sell me some shit, and what I needed was the camera. I couldn't even use the motherfucker. And then the keys were stuck. They wasn't no good to me. Yeah, he wanted to sell it to me. And then take my Nintendo Switch. And me pay him, I think he said about $60 to $80. I can't remember. I said, I'll pay you no motherfucking attention, bitch. I'm going to use this raggedy motherfucker because you ain't using it. Stop being so goddamn... I don't know if he spoiled all me, baby. I don't know. By the time, I don't know. Coddled a little. I know he a little coddled because when he was younger, he my fat boy. Okay, everybody got a fat boy. I used to fuck him up for being gluttony. I didn't like the gluttony. Because one thing for sure and two for sure, I might have been a poor mama doing drugs, but I made sure my children was fed and clothed. Okay, they didn't have no problem. It wasn't no, you can't eat this or you got to wait. Just all my thing was wash your hands in the refrigerator. When it's gone, it's motherfucking gone. But he was my greedy child. He got his ass whooped plenty of times. I remember whooping his ass in McDonald's for eating some French fries off the motherfucking floor. I think him, Sebastian, and Wilbur was my last three. And I asked Sebastian. He said, yeah, we was kind of spoiled. That's what he said yesterday. I know they were the younger set, and I was, tired of whooping ass. And I really didn't have to spank him. I didn't have to go to school for him. He was very studious. He wasn't a smart child. He obeyed. But, he was like a little kid he was greedy. He was gluttony. He a little heavy boy. He's still heavy. The other day he came by one day last Saturday or Sunday to get the grocery cart. He scared me so bad he looked just like his daddy. And his daddy is deceased. Looked just like his daddy. Girl, the shit scared me. But he on his own, he'll learn how to pay them bills. But y'all, I wanted to kill the motherfucker. You done sit up here and couldn't tell me that you cutting the motherfucking gas off. Bitch. I mean, I said, you really mad that you had to go? Where would you think you would? Because he had told me, I swear to God, for 2 years. Oh, when I get ready to get my apartment or my house, but you hadn't left. Oh, I mean, baby, that was inhumane. Hey, Risha, how you doing, baby? Yeah, my son Risha cut the gas off on me, Risha, he cut the gas off on me. Say, fuck you, bitch. Y'all, I swear to God, that shit, I had the chicken wings all battered up and shit. I turned around, I looked at the grease, and I ain't seen no, you know how them Rice Krispie treats go snack, pop a crack? I ain't seen none of that shit. Yeah, he mad, girl. Because I told your mom, I was on the phone with your mama. Tina gonna say, no, Missy, he ain't did that. I say, Tina, ain't no damn grease or bubbling. What the fuck? I paid the bill. Shit, I had her on FaceTime on. I put the laptop like this. Do you see the grease bubbling? Did the grease ain't bubbling? I was mad than a motherfucker. I had a hellfire day and shit, and ain't no grease a bubbling. So I was looking like a sad dog. I was like this. Cause see, I don't like grilled chicken. And the chicken had already had some flour. Now I could have went on the porch and turned on a little Cuisinart and did it, but the chicken had already had flour. And I don't like grilled chicken. So I'm looking like this. Oh shit. Looking up at the toaster oven. Deep fry. Bitch, get the deep fry, goddamn. Thank God for the John Henry, because I swear to God, I hadn't used that deep fry in 2 years. But that was the best goddamn chicken I had, y'all. A mistake gone wrong, went right. That chicken was good as fuck. And I knew it would be because I had to go through the trenches to get the shit. I was like, So I called him after all that time of the day that I didn't want to cuss nobody out at the job. I end up exploding on him. Because I thought, not forget me being your mother. Okay, but just kindness, humanity, kindness. Let people know what's going on. You can be mad. There's no harm in you being mad. But could you at least let me know, bitch, that you cut the shit off? And I don't really know when it went off, y'all, because I had been brown bagging it. I've been going to get me some food all week long. So when I really don't know when he cut the gas off. But they sent me a final notice. And I called that boy and said, fuck you, bitch. I'm not paying this. This is your bill. You done cut my shit off. And they gonna send me a bill. I politely, because I caught the gas that Wednesday evening, so I couldn't call to Thursday morning, which was yesterday morning. The woman says she can't come out to next Wednesday. It's the holiday, y'all. Wasn't no deposit, no nothing. I just let the boy get the gas in his name because we forgot to cut it on when we moved here. Because we was used to electric. I forgot the goddamn stove was gas. See, in my old apartment, which was the one bedroom which he was living with me in, I wasn't charging for $50 to $70. The boy was getting away. He was paying under $100. My motherfucking rent is $675. $675. Okay. It ain't no motherfucking joke. Put $25 more, that be $700 with a late charge. Okay. But I got it set up when I don't have to pay that late charge. Because that late charge can add up too. I put it in my thing. I asked the man. I've been dealing with this man. He's a very sweet landlord. Can't get no better than him. That's what everybody said on me, baby, and that is true. I agree with you, but I thought in my eyes, when I try to help people, I don't want to charge them the full-fledged thing. I wish I didn't have to charge my kids anything. You know, I wish I had a job where in a house where I didn't have to charge my kids. But it's not so. But he was paying before December, and I made that decision. He was paying $110 every 2 weeks. Swear to God. Swear to God. I wish my other son was here. He's at work today. He'd usually be in the chat, because he told me, Sebastian, that I was wrong. How can you do and how can your son do you like that? I don't know, Deborah. I don't know. People, they people. Just because he's my son, that don't mean they people. They do what they do. They grown. You right on me, baby. They grown. How can you and do you? I told him he had to leave. It was time. He's 26. He had to go. You got to go. I mean, he wasn't a bad person. He didn't bother me. We didn't bother each other. But it was time for him to leave. It was time for him to leave. Especially when you seen me, the breadwinner, the head of the house. His name was on the lease too. Name on the mailbox. He had one bill. I paid the gas. Even though it was in his name, I paid that, and I paid the lights. The lights in mine, the gas was in his. Now both of them, I could have put the gas in my name. He did it because we had forgot. So I was paying the majority of it because this is my apartment. This is where I wanted to move to. So he came along. And that's how I figured it. So when the incidents had came up and we wasn't coming to no agreement, and I didn't argue with him when I asked him, well, you got this stimulus, can you help me out with a little something? That's what I asked him. He didn't want to do that. He told me he bought me an omelet maker. So I'm like, cool. Then I found out that I was a candidate for this surgery. In the process of finding out the candidate for me, so I had to set up so many things and take off 45 days. I didn't know I was going to be out of work that long and the screws in my foot and I was going to be incapacitated. You got to have somebody to bag you when you're going to be like that. Okay? I knew he wasn't the person. I knew that. Yes, he's mine. My blood. But ain't nothing I can do. Once a person feel like that, you got to let them be where they be. Yes, Black, he was paying nothing. When I helped my nephew and his, I never charged them kids like that. I never charged no people staying with me. I always charge I ain't never charged nobody over $100 and something until December. Now I had made him pay $175. If you here with me, you're gonna pay $175. I don't give a goddamn who you are. Every 2 weeks. I don't care. Because I really don't. I give my place to my motherfucking self. Ain't no problem. I take care of my shit, Lord's willing and able, and put air and breath at me. I'm gonna go to work and do what I gotta do. So, hey Jay Dunn, and he gonna see. He tried, he had a delay because whoever was in the apartment had been in there for years. So the man told him he couldn't move into a month later, which was May. He was supposed to move out in April. So April 23rd, he called himself to stop trying to pay me. Okay. But he didn't move out to May 15th. I had to get my son involved because he didn't understand that dilemma. You still here. Well, I need all my money to move out. I don't give a damn. Oh yeah, they was gonna pay. They was gonna pay me something at the job. Yeah, they was gonna pay me, but it would just been enough for food money and stuff like that. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, I was gonna set it up to where the bills was paid, but it would have been a little extra. I had already talked to the job. The job was the easy part. You know what I'm saying? It was when you got somebody here that that don't want to do nothing. And then when my back was messed up, y'all know I was off a whole week with my back, and I didn't like the treatment that I got. I didn't care for the treatment. Because believe me, I couldn't move. Okay, I couldn't move, y'all. Not to be mean or nasty, I was peeing in the bucket with some Pine Sol, Lysol, and bleach in it. I couldn't even sit down on the commode. All right, Debbie, you have a good night. I couldn't even sit down on the commode. So it was just a lot of little things for the last year and a half, maybe say 2, that when things had occurred, you have no one in your corner and they're living with you. So that was strange to me. And, I didn't argue with him. I let him be. I didn't argue with him. He was just a grown man. Even though he's a grown man. Now, I didn't argue with him. So the last straw was my back. So that was in December. I told him he had to go by May, by my birthday, which was June. He moved out May 15th. The last straw was was when my back was messed up. I couldn't take it no more. Yep. That right there, y'all, it was horrible. Horrible. I couldn't take it no more. And it's okay. It's okay. He my baby. He just gonna have to find out otherwise. He still got the keys to the house. I'm not mad. I'm just right now. I just don't want to talk to him because I'm gonna end up having to need him to come run my routers and make my signal a lot stronger. You know, but people, he grown. You got him a little place. They say it's nice because the same man that did my internet did his. Hey, random. Girl, yes, I hope. I mean, the best thing that I can say right now, I asked a couple of them kids, can they help me out? Because I work with them on Sunday anyway. So, good luck with getting anybody on any shift at this point. Because we all short on all the shifts except for the mid shift because the kids were in school. That shift was pretty okay. So we gonna try to move a couple of them around. And we're down on managers too. So it's just it was horrible this past week. It really was. And I was definitely into my damn feelings. And they were into their feelings too. And it was like it was beginning to become a shouting match. And I wasn't really, I just stated the fact of what I was feeling and I wasn't be able to do it. And then I had somebody being condescending to me, pompous and arrogant ass, texting me when I'm asleep, talking about, do you want to work Thursday and Friday? And I already told you how I felt. So your pompous, arrogant ass. Don't play with me. Please don't. And I'm being serious. Yes, it's been all over the news and everything. And the mail ain't no better. That's why I said the fuck you going up on the goddamn postage stamp for and your mail service sucks like a motherfucker. Now, here, I wish Candy Cane was in here. That Buckeye and Shaker area, they had to shut the post office down because a young lady got assaulted. So them senior citizens in that area, they didn't even have a post office to go to. So they end up with a mobile mail truck. The mail is behind people mailing. I'm waiting. I know I'm waiting. I gotta call Sabrina. I'm waiting on the letter from the hospital. It's like your little insurance card where you go when you go back and forth to the doctor and you show it to them because my insurance card come through Metro Health. I had to drop, it's me, instead of me putting my paperwork in the mail, I walked it to the hospital. I made the deadline from the hospital because I didn't trust the mail because by the time she got me the paperwork, because you know you're doing a lot of virtual phone calls, appointments. So this was a virtual appointment. So I had to walk the paper there. Yes, they said that it was on the news, Fox 8, because I watch a lot of Fox 8, that I don't know the incident of Rip, but a lady was assaulted. I don't know if it was a mail carrier black or a customer, but she got assaulted. And they say that's not the only incident at that particular uh, post office. Now, I did live on the east side for many years, but I lived on East 3rd in the inner city projects now. So, and on Bessemer for a little bit. So I don't know exactly. I mean, I know what Buckeye and Shaker is, but I've never been to a frequent at that post office. And my father was a postman for 35 years, but he worked downtown at the main branches, and he had his own building. So he worked on Orange in downtown and Station B, which is on 55th. So I don't know about that post office, but they said someone was assaulted, so they shut it down. But now, a certain time today, the councilmen and the people and the militants, they got together. This is a predominantly black area. Black Lives Matter got into it, and they got them a little mobile truck out there with a security guard. So they could get postage stamps, they could get packages sent off and stuff like that. They still have to go somewhere else until they, I think they redoing the security system and the thing, and so they could get it together. Yeah, but somebody got to solve. That's a hell of an area right there. And most of them is older people, and you know it's bad when the older people can't get to the post office, do their little things, stuff like that. And it's real sad. But I'm not for sure if it was a mail carrier. I don't know, but a young lady got assaulted up there. I'm like, wow. And then they just shut the post office down. And they said it's not the first incident. It's been several incidents. That's why they end up shutting the post office down. That's crazy. Like, I wanted me some Chinese food yesterday. So we end up going back over the hood. I go to China Mountain on 79th and Cedar. I grew up off that food. So we go over there. I'm in the hood now. I made sure I carried a card. I had cash, but a bitch was not pulling out no motherfucking cash. And see, but they'll get your ass with a card too, because they'll make you go to the ATM and get the motherfucking shit out. But I made sure. So as I come around the corner, get out the car, me and my son, so he came in to get something too. You know what I'm saying? So we gets out the car. A lady sitting there eating some Cheetos or something. She said, can I get some spare change when y'all come out? I'm like, I got a card, baby. I'm like, but they be doing this right here. I said, she's sitting right there at the Chinese restaurant asking everybody when she get some change. I'm like, My son said, oh, Lord Jesus. I'm like, it's everywhere. I'm like, shit, girl, please. I had a card, which I had some change, but I'm like, I'm not pulling out nothing because I don't know a nigga across the street scoping, run up on your motherfucking ass and shit, take your car. They just carjacked the lady, Gina DeJesus. Them girls that was missing for 10 years here in Cleveland, the lady done got carjacked. I'm like, God damn, Gina, baby. This girl they carjacked this lady. She was in captivity for over 10 years with this crazy ass motherfucking man. Y'all know the Gina DeJesus and other girl's story. Amanda Berry out of Cleveland, Ohio, and the other one, Gina DeJesus, Amanda Berry, and Michelle Knight. Miss Gina DeJesus, she got carjacked off of Triscuit last week by some young punks. This girl done been through so goddamn much. I said, of all the motherfucking people, y'all didn't recognize Miss Gina DeJesus. People so fucking, but it was a young son. But it's just stupid because shit, goddamn. I swear to God, it is. I didn't want to go to the store. I got some ice, but I want to go get me a couple little more snacks. And the Speedway, y'all, for real, is just right out the door. But I'm listening to my storm windows, and these windows is shaking. That wind, because I got a bunch of trees, pretty trees in front of my apartment, and they got that. And I'm coming off the Lake Erie, baby, please. Because I really wanted to vlog out on the back, but y'all, it's cold back down. So, yeah, they tore the house down. Yeah, they did that house, and they did Anthony Sowell too. They tore them the two houses. They tore down, and they built memorials. Yeah, but that was kind of sad to me to hear that she got carjacked the other day. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, wow. I'm still trying to find out what the bullet ricocheted up the street for me on the upper Victoria Court, because I'm low. My back, I got two addresses. My back is Victoria Low Court. I want to know what happened on the upper court. Oh, me, baby, look. I got my winter jammers on, so Emerald. I had to get the heater back out. I didn't understand. I know I was talking to somebody and they say I had to turn my heat on. I'm like, damn. Please don't tell me I got to go back because I think our landlord done turn. I think if it dropped any lower, it automatically come on. But I think he done cut that off. Hey, Neek, 173730. How you doing, babe? I don't know, y'all. I'm just gonna deal with. See, in here I never did keep my heat on in here because I control it from the bottom. That's in my plants. I always got that off. But I got a heater in the room. I ain't even worried about it. I got two of them, matter of fact. I just didn't want to turn them on because my sinuses be dry and stuff. Like I said, I got my little Cuisinart. I got my microwave. But you know what? People don't do you as you expect them to do. But it was okay. I didn't care, y'all. Didn't care about not missing an extra day of work. None, I didn't care no more. I just wanted to rest, okay? That's all. I didn't want to argue with nobody. I didn't want to curse nobody. I end up cussing my son. But now next, I got a text yesterday after I come back from the Chinese spot. They asked me to work Saturday. I said, well, thank you for kindly asking me as a human being. It's in the 90s. I like 72, 73. I like 72, 73. Girl, it's 51. What is it? 51 degrees. Shit, it's 51 here. Let me see what it's going to go down to tonight. Because, see, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know why I keep getting these shorts. I do not know why. It's 51. Let's see what it's going to go down tonight. Oh, shit. It's going to be 44 tonight. I'll be damned if I won't have that damn heater on. It's going to be 44 tonight. Damn. This would, okay. It's cloudy. It's 51. Light rain is expected in the evening. It's 46. It really feels like 46. We have a wind advisory in effect until Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Oh, shit. No. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Source of U.S. National One Weather Alert. Long as that siren don't go off, because soon as the wind get real, real high, it's a siren somewhere in the middle of the damn thing, because I live in a five-way intersection. So tomorrow, it's going to be raining all day, too. So I will be getting out to the damn bike shop to see, because it's just, hopefully, I know it's a flat tire. I'm hoping it ain't no damn that I didn't get it flat and it cut my damn tire. That's what it somewhat looked like, but I don't know, because I didn't go. In the day, it was raining so bad in the wind, I thought me and the bike was going to fly across the street. So I will be up in the morning. By the afternoon, that bike will be at the shop, and we'll see. Or at least on Monday and stuff, they got no rain, but it's just going to be it's going to be 58 tomorrow. It's still going to be cool, but it's going to be rain just like it did today. So it's gonna be the same. To me up here, it always rained on Memorial Day. I wonder where Candy Cane at. It always rained on Memorial Day. Because at first for a minute, that Memorial Day. Oh no, I think the Blue Angels be coming the 4th of July. What's this? Labor Day. That's Labor Day. Because I could have swore today I was tripping. I'm sitting in the bathroom and I heard, well, I live close to the airport too. But I said, the Blue Angels here for the holiday, but they come to Cleveland on Labor Day. It ain't gonna be hot here the next week after the holiday. The holiday, I think it said it's supposed to be 68. At least it don't get no rain. The holiday Monday, right? The holiday Monday. It's 60. It'd be 68. I had to nerve my dumb ass yesterday, but it wasn't raining. I walked out in some damn shorts and shit. Good thing a dumbass was in the car. Yeah, I think it always rained on Memorial Day, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't got no kissing. I ain't got to do it. I can give me a little slab of baby back, give me some little baked beans, throw them up, and then me some little coleslaw. I'm in there. I cheat on the coleslaw. When I make slaw, I switched over. I make broccoli slaw. Get a bunch of carrots and get the little bag and mix it up with me some Hellmann's, and I make me like a little broccoli slaw. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get on off of here. Thank you for joining me because I know I'll be working this weekend, so I decided to come to y'all on this Friday. Y'all know, watch out for these YouTube streets because the shit gonna go down. But y'all, tell me for real, what happened to Rico? What was Uncle Tim talking about? Him looking like he's in this abandoned house in Detroit. Ain't Rico is still in the DMV area and wasn't he supposed to be on vacation? Because, see, I got to wait till the thing Rico addressed because Rico said, oh, I'll address this later. Was y'all in Uncle Tim's live when he was talking about Rico? What Rico did now? Because that's actually, I did block Rico because I got tired of seeing his goddamn pig. Because you be in the motherfucking live. Next thing you know, he done started drinking. God forbid he done showed this goddamn pink. So I blocked him a long time ago. I don't know if Rico in the room until somebody say his name. Come on, I know y'all know what happened to Rico. Y'all don't know? I know y'all know. Well, at least he ain't climbing through no damn windows. I heard Uncle Tim said the paint chipping. Then I got to looking at my apartment. It's time for me to damn paint. I love me some Rico, though. Y'all, I just hope that he gets some help. I think he's a very intelligent, nice person. I know somebody that has had them at their house. And I've talked to him on the phone. And I told him, I said, boy, I got to fix, which I can unblock him. But I'm still scared he's going to pull out his paint. You know, no disrespect. I just hope this young son get him some help. You know, he's a nice looking young man. And he seemed like he's willing to work. He's looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't want to see nobody. I've talked to Rico on the phone a couple of times, honestly. And that's behind the scenes. I have. In all honesty, I have. It's just sad because I got 6 sons, okay? Lost one is deceased. And I would tell this to anybody. Baby, nobody else love you. God loves you. But you honestly being a person, an addict, being on them drugs, you got to want it for yourself. You got to want it for yourself. You got to want it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to want it for yourself. It's just sad because life is too short. It really is. It's really, you know, no disrespect to. Hey, Auntie Donna, how you doing, babe? No disrespect, but I heard Uncle Tim talking about, you know, he had some feelings. I didn't stay through the whole live because by the time he came on, I was on my way taking my little nap because I had been up early doing my chores and washing and stuff like that. I just heard him saying something about Rico, and I was like, oh, Lord, what the hell done happened now? And, you know, it's sad to hear that. I pray for him. I pray for us all. Thank you, Auntie Donna. I appreciate you always sharing my video. Much love, Auntie Donna. Smooches. And I got sons, children, and it could be a girl. You know what I'm saying? It could be a girl. You know, when you see somebody out there struggling, life is a struggle within itself without being alleviated. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk because I'm always alleviated. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying and where I'm going with it. Well, all we got to do, y'all, is pray for this young man because he is part of our YouTube family. You know, he's our family. So we're going to pray hard for our family. And with that, y'all, happy Memorial's Day. Thank you. And until the next live, much love. Later.